Welcome to today's market report. European stock markets traded largely lower on Wednesday, although hopes for more US fiscal stimulus as well as COVID-19 vaccine expectations continue to provide support. The DAX in Germany traded 0.4% lower, CAC 40 fell 0.3%, FTSE 100 outperformed, climbing 0.1%. These indices posted strong gains on Tuesday, the first day of December, continuing the previous month's sharp move higher. In Europe, British regulators approved Wednesday the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine for use, with distribution beginning next week. This positive news is likely to be duplicated in the European Union shortly, with this vaccine as well as Moderna's already in front of the European regulator. German retail sales rebounded in October, climbing 2.6% on the month, while negotiators from both the European Union and Britain tried to strike a post-Brexit trade deal before the end of the week. In corporate news, G4S stock rose 7.5% after Canada's GardaWorld increased its offer for the British security services company to 235 pence a share from 190 pence a share, now valuing it at £3.68 billion. On the flip side, office provider IWG fell 7.7% after launching a £300 million convertible bond offering. A bipartisan group of US lawmakers unveiled a $908 billion stimulus plan on Tuesday, although Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell quickly killed the proposal. The fact a new plan is back on the table has investors hopeful for a new package in the near future. Oil prices were mixed on Wednesday amid uncertainty over whether a group of leading producers will maintain current supply levels going into the new year. Crude futures traded 0.1% lower at $44.52 per barrel. Brent contract fell 0.1% to $47.45 per barrel. Gold futures rose 0.5% to $1,828.18 per ounce. On the FX front, GBP/USD was trading above 134 going into European trading, having hit 3-month highs at 134.40 amid broad-based US dollar weakness. However, the pair dropped back to 133.50 after the MHRA, the UK's medical regulator, gave a green signal to the vaccine co-developed by BioNTech and Pfizer on Wednesday, concluding it's both safe and effective. The cable traders seem to be waiting for news from the Brexit negotiations for further impetus. The vaccine approval news failed to boost risk appetite, which is nowhere near the support came from the vaccine efficacy news in November. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said that the trade talks between the UK and the EU are so tricky and so difficult, but there could be a positive outcome in the next few days, according to Bloomberg. Upbeat UK final manufacturing PMI for November combined with the broad US dollar slump bolstered the upside in the cable in short run. Eurodollar has cleared the 120.14 August peak. Such a move targets initially at 121.45, the 78.6% retracement, and longer term 126.22, the 200-month moving average, according to Commerzbank. The pair is currently trading at 120.81, its highest in over 2 years, helped by a strong German retail sales for October. Economists comment that Eurodollar will remain bid while above the 6-month support line at 117.35. The bearish sentiment around the dollar looks to be powering gains in the currency pair. The dollar is on the defensive and could continue to lose ground ahead of Christmas on hopes for a swift global economic recovery on the back of potential vaccines. The dollar weakened earlier European trade on Wednesday as vaccine optimism and talk of further fiscal stimulus from the US gave fresh encouragement to higher yielding currencies. The dollar index was down 0.2% at 91.157, hitting its lowest levels since April 2018. Euro-dollar rose 0.2% to 104.47, while the risk-sensitive Aussie dollar climbed 0.2% to 0.7381. Optimism about promising vaccine trials has driven the buying of riskier currencies at the expense of the greenback. The UK became the first country in the world to approve the Pfizer vaccine. However, it has been commodity currencies that have profited the most. The Canadian dollar hit the new 52-week high in early trading today. Fed Chair Powell is due to testify before Congress again later in the day, and the Fed meets for its policy meeting on 15th and 16th of December. The ADP employment release will also be watched later today ahead of Friday's official job data. This is today's market news. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.